Oh, hi, I'm Paul Rudd. I didn't see you right there. Please step into this artificial kitchen and learn a little bit about what I eat when I'm trying to shrink down to the size of a carpenter ant. Well, it's weird, if I think about the philosophy behind my diet, they're in different phases. If I have to eat specifically because of a movie role or something, my philosophy is stick to the plan and be very disciplined. If I'm trying to just stay healthy and live a normal life, it's stay disciplined to a point, because you gotta live your life. I think those are two very different things. I mainly avoid really heavy, breads and fried foods and sugar, and to a certain point. I had to do a couple of shirtless scenes, both of which got cut for the movie. Part of me was bummed out because I put in so much work and then Peyton just cut the scene. I'm like, dude. There's also the flip side where I would feel kind of like an idiot walking around without a shirt on, just because that's not my style. And truthfully, I'm no Hemsworth. So, what was the question? What is my favorite carb? French fries are just one of God's greatest creations. French fries, and a pizza, a slice of pizza is just great, and a pint of Guinness is the shit. I am a chunky peanut butter all the way. Even when I was a kid and my mom would get the garbage peanut butter, super chunk, I'm like, yeah, I want that one. But now, you could just crack some peanuts on top of my peanut butter. It tastes good to me. That being said, smooth peanut butter is awesome. The best food smell in the world is bacon. What food that isn't flamin' hot should be flamin' hot? What? Like Cheetos? What are you talking about?
We can pass it.
No, we're not passing that. I like thinking about this one. Do I want flamin' hot hash browns? Maybe. You know why? Because they're flamin' hot hash browns. I'd try them. If I was a meal, how would I make me? Medium. However you prepare me, just make sure I'm pink on the inside. I never liked the really sugary cereals. Maybe because I could always get them. We were always the house that was never denied sugar cereals. Or soda and stuff like that. So we always had that. My parents are from England. I don't think they knew any better. But as a result, I don't really like them. I don't really drink soda, and I don't like sugary cereal. But I always liked granola, CW Post. I liked cereal that was made for really old people. Cinnamon Toast Crunch is a big cereal with a lot of people, I know. I probably need to give that another shot. If there's two things that I love, it's cinnamon toast and anything that's crunchy. I have a love relationship to bread. People always ask you, if there's one thing you could eat that it didn't have any effect on you, probably choose bread. What's better? I like it with the olive oil and put some salt in it, but I don't eat it as much as I want to because I can't anymore. I look at my kids that do it and I'm just jealous. Do I ever dip my pizza crust in anything? No. Well, I don't know what I would dip them. Was there a bowl of ranch or something on the table? Guacamole? I think guacamole is so delicious. If I go to a Mexican restaurant and there's chips and guacamole, all bets are off. That was a food that I discovered late in life that just goes to show you there's still great things out there to be discovered as an adult. What's a food that I discovered late in life that's really good? Beets. I never ate beets, but I'm way down with beets. And I will get beets in a salad whenever I can, or even just beets, just a plate of beets, which sounds weird and probably is, but I get that a lot. How many cups of coffee? There is no such thing for me as too many cups of coffee. People say, oh, I already had a cup. I'm like, yeah, so what? The whole idea of I gotta cut back on my caffeine is weird to me. I don't care about caffeine. Caffeine is fine. I just can't have it after 5. If I have it after 5, I'm screwed because I will stay up. But I'll drink 10 cups of coffee, black coffee, strong black coffee, and that's why my breath smells great all the time. The basic kind of overview of what I eat changed about 10 years ago when I first got, all the ant stuff. It was the first time in my life that I really had to change my approach to nutrition, training. I had always worked out here and there. When I did this, it was a shift. all of a sudden, fitness and nutrition became kind of the centerpiece of the day, and everything else fit in around it. You know, I'd say that my trainer, Richard Louie, who's standing right over there, you can't see him, but everyone else can see him because he looks like a giant. He once told me, diet and exercise is not about motivation. It's about discipline. You just have to do it. I can be pretty disciplined. It helps when you have a big Marvel movie that's coming out, it kind of forces you to do it. But I discovered that when I'm in it, I can stick to it. And when I'm off of it, it's really hard to get back into it. I don't count macros only because I don't know what counting macros means. I don't take any supplements. You know, I know that probably a multivitamin is a good thing to do, but I don't even do that. My diet is pretty well rounded, and hopefully I'm getting all the nutrients and everything I need from my food. Here's the thing, I always thought about, oh, a cheat day. Gotta have a cheat day. And I've learned like, oh, I don't have cheat days, but I will have a cheat meal. When you're really training, you don't want more than one meal. Sometimes you don't even want the one cheat meal, but it's important to have a cheat meal. It's good for your head, and it's also delicious, and you enjoy it in a way I never did before. And so I enjoy that meal a lot more because of it. I think diet is probably harder, but I think that when you're in it, neither one is that difficult. The difficult part is starting. And I think you gotta give yourself 2 weeks to get into a real groove. I also think it's like everything's conditioning. When you're conditioned, everything's just easier, you feel better. I found myself I'd get more excited about all of it. This is my wrap up. This is like a little glimpse into what I eat. I eat really, really well when I'm doing these movies. I try not to peg out when I'm not doing them. Sometimes I do. I get down on myself, and I have to work really, really hard to try and get back to it. Here's what I would say to you, that if you're watching this, cut yourself a break. You're a human being, we're all human beings. We gotta enjoy our lives. But when you're not enjoying your life, try salmon.